to Madden 18 on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Mitchell Trubisky's Bears going up against Manning's Giants.
Thank you, Larry. Coming to you from just off the New Jersey Turnpike in East Rutherford. We are just about set for football on EA Sports from MetLife Stadium. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the sight of their men in blue emerging from the MetLife tunnels. We're set to go as the Giants get ready to match up with the Chicago Bears. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because, you know, those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Manning now on first down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A good pickup there on 22.
Okay.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a game,
put a little pressure on them.
Defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. If you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now a play fake. Manning. He's got a man open. That's Marshall.
Oh, man. Play defense, man.
Good enough for a first down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. In the red zone this time. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive. And normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
And allowed the penetration and the ability to stop him for a loss. Throwing his Manning. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Ooh.
And that is no good.
Oh, that just missed the field goal.
Ouch. Game. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
I know your pain,
got
man.
too many attempts
I really
shorter than
do.
that one, and I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They go play action here on first down. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Brandon Garden, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Trubisky with a kick out and unable to get
barely got a yard.
He'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. For Jordan Howard, Charles, last year in 2017, not quite as good as the great rookie year he had in 2016.
And a big part of that, very simply, there weren't any playmakers around him to keep defenses back and keep things stretched. He was running into 8- and 9-man boxes on almost every carry. So I thought he had a tremendous year. Number 6 in the league in rushing after being number 2 a season before.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Trubisky. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. For the New York Giants, as their offense comes back out there, last year 3-13, and that was off from just a year being a playoff team at 11-5. They were 31st in total points, 31st in overall defense, so a lot of changes need to take place.
They certainly do, and frankly, the 11-5 season masked the changes that are coming now because their numbers weren't that great in the 11-5 season. Somehow they found a way to win those key important games and accumulate a nice record. But you look at the underpinnings, and you'll see the cracks were already there, and they really got exposed in 2017. They'll hit the restart button and have a do-over.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. He's going to wind up and air it out.
I'll take that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Manning picked off by his former teammate, Prince Amukamara. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl. But 3rd MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
You go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, 1999 when he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
Yeah, he still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this time out. On second down, here's Trubisky. Over the middle, that's taken in by Bellamy. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw, we can play.
Off me, sucker. What you think this is?
He'll get it to the 23-yard line.
Now, let me stop talking stuff.
Run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Ooh, that's all crowded.
Again, it's Cohen. A strong running. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
If I had ran the original play, it would have been a big mistake.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start. So after the INT, it's Manning. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown.
I guess that'll work too.
I don't think there's any doubt that that was not a very good throw by Eli. And, you know, part of what happens is he's a little bit of a slinger. All right, he's going to throw it downfield and take his shots. And in this case, it backfired.
Worth noting, you remember 2007 against the Vikings, 3 pick sixes Manning had in that game, tied for the most in a game in NFL history.
They'll study his career. They've thrown the ball downfield a lot. That's where you'll accumulate a few more interceptions.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back to the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles? The backup quarterback turned MVP. 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. As you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game. Not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game, and of course, people in attendance.
Yo, what's up, cuz?
To throw is Manning. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Play action for Howard. Now Trubisky out to his left. That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. A good pickup there, a 22.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
This is Cohen. And he'll
Oh, man, got in the way.
Shoot. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Play action. It's Trubisky.
Did he really just drop that, man? Come on. Did he really?
Pretty good coverage
Okay.
there in both of these defenses. They've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
They go play action. Trubisky finds his target. It's Bellamy. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside, have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And not much.
Man, hold your block, man. Dang.
But I hope that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Could have got a few more yards. Hold your block.
2nd down here. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
a bullet throw, but incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going
Man,
for
fuck
the
this
first
field goal
down,
shit. Let's go
took
for
a
it.
shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
Probably should have went for the first down instead, though.
Try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Damn.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. 15 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same
Oof,
thing in every
glad that worked.
situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half.
Ooh, thank you.
He coughs up the football, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This will be taken in after 1. Able to slither by. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run, these things work well for us, but sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Second down, here's Manning. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course, you got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
To throw, it's Manning. Taking a shot here for Marshall. He's got a man.
He caught that? Wow.
33 yards on the third.
Wow, my guy's draped all over him, and he caught that?
Highlight reel catches.
I can't even hate on that.
Deep downfield.
I can't even hate on that.
I know this part.
And the ill-advised throw, but I still can't even hate on that, though.
Watching what they do.
Nice catch.
All the highlight shows, watching it on Madden, trying not to get intimidated before you go out and have to play against these guys.
Damn, that was a nice catch. I can't even hate on that.
Back in that time. And now it's second down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Manning.
Oh, come on. That's 6 the other way, man. Dang.
He's known for his hands.
That's 6 the other way. You got to catch that.
Brings up 4th down.
Goodness. That's 6 points going the other way, man. Damn.
Shot at this thing, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Darkwa, and he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bears will get the football back.
All right, ball control here. Don't necessarily got to score again.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. Fighting down past the 45. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Don't necessarily got to score again.
They go with Howard again. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Trubisky now off the bootleg. Throw left side taken in by Meredith. And he is down deep into Giant territory. They give him a gain of 37. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down.
I just eat that sack. When nobody open. I eat that.
Olivier Vernon coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Oh, nobody was open.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker,
Nice D.
defensive end dropping out in the zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he couldn't corral it. It falls down incomplete, but maybe not a big deal given this big lead. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
And New York set to take the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Manning to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taking
This son of a bitch caught the ball. I can't believe this shit. I cannot believe this shit. This is...
And the Giants are able to cut into
Wow.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap.
I can't even be mad at that, man.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been
How come y'all ain't do that when he cut the motherfucking ball before?
Good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere.
It's all good.
Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Rosas now to kick
I
this
still
one
can't
away.
believe he caught that stuff, though.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down, and it keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. There they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield.
First down?
That's complete. And he'll get it
Wow.
down here to the 43. Call it a gain of 5. And it'll be 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. That's complete to Meredith. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. Stop to get it done. And they did.
And this one
Yeah, I know it's an asshole move. I shouldn't have did that.
So the clock stopped now at 20 seconds. Oh, Trubisky gonna throw.
Ooh, nice sack.
Down he goes. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Play action. Now Trubisky. Gets it to Bellamy outright. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now it's Trubisky. And he hits the tight end. It's Deion Sims. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I know. I'm being
Down trailing in
about
the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you whoop someone's ass into submission. And I mean thoroughly into submission.
On their sideline, I think this one might just be over.
I mean, did I need to score at the end? Nah. But I did it anyway. But to hell.
No matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
I mean, who knows? If the roles were reversed, he probably would have done the same thing to me. So, hey, you got to get as many points as you can, I guess, huh?
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Yes, so long, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for those who tuned in. Peace.